What's up, everybody? Amen. Amen. It's just powerful, you know? Powerful stuff that happened yesterday. It's magical. And hope you go back and watch it if you haven't seen it already. Some real powerful stuff. Yeah, that came from yesterday on our sounds. So, today we're getting into something new. Getting into something new. I'm going to make a song out of that. Probably not, though. All right. So if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. And go ahead and hit the notification bell if you'd like to. And it'll let you know whenever I'm putting out some more content. So if you don't know what's going on with these videos yet, I'm sure you do. But if you don't, it's a new day, new stuff. New day, new stuff. And I'm going through all of my software sounds one by one, spending time with each sound, figuring out what's it sound like, what's its vibe, trying to throw it into a track, have some fun, be creative, stretch myself a little bit. And so that's what's going on. I am working through Omnisphere right now in Pro Tools, which is my DAW of choice for production. Live, it's Ableton. But for production, Pro Tools is my bread and butter. Okay, so yesterday was Boys, X Fade, Agnes Day, Ooze, over Ooze. Yeah, so that name is crazy, but when you hear the sound, it makes sense. It all starts to come together. So today is Age of Illumination Bass. So if I had my guess, I've already rated it as a 2. I don't exactly remember what this sounds like. If it's obviously going to be a bass, right? It's obviously going to be low. I feel like maybe it's got some sort of harshness to it, but I can't recall. So let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so it's another one of these where the higher you go up, the faster this secondary swell, like with that harshness, comes in. Like you hear on Gnarly, that gets real fast. Down here, doesn't do that. Takes for... There, it's just starting to come underneath. So it takes forever low. The higher you go, the faster that comes in. So we can definitely play around with that and see. Now I do remember this from past production stuff. I've used this, and I'm trying to think what I used it on. Maybe even a couple different tracks. So anyways, let's see what I can come up with all this here. Give me a minute and I'll be back to you. All right, I don't have it exactly down what I want, but I'm really close, so I'm just going to go ahead and give it a shot. All right, again, so it's close. it's really, if I was doing this on some sort of actual project, I would not probably settle for that. I'd be really specific on that, on runs and little licks and whatever. But I'm not doing it for a project. I'm doing it for myself and for you guys, and hopefully you're having fun even with the stuff I put out, even though it's not super polished all the time. Okay, let's figure out what else I can throw on there. I don't know. I get this kind of like almost R&B slash, with those runs, maybe even slightest hints of gospel, but definitely a little bit of R&B-ish vibe. And I don't know. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where it goes. All right, per the usual, if you watched any of my videos, you know I like strings. So these are a little different strings. These are like a Tron strings. So they cut off real quick. So if I had an orchestra here, then I could have them cut it off real quick. But a lot of the string sounds that I have some sort of tail, and I don't want to go through, take the time to adjust that release or whatever. So what I'm going to do is just use these Tron strings, and I think they sound dope as well. Almost give it a lo-fi-ish vibe, but definitely gives it something interesting as well. So it's two birds with one stone. So let's hit that. Okay, so I'm probably going to tweak. There's something in here on the bass part that I don't like when it goes off a little bit, because I do a little run and past the downbeat. I'll probably make that a little more rhythmic, or maybe fill in a little gap there. I don't know. It's when I go to that 4 from the 6. Anyways, I'm going to hit that, change that real quick just to give you a heads up, and then I'll figure out another track to throw on here. All right, I'm going to throw some like a synthy techie thing on here. Okay, so I did miss one there where I wanted it to be. Make sure this is good. Okay, let's see what else I might want to put on here. There's not going to be much more. This could be a whole thing, but I'm not going to make it into a whole thing. So I want to get this into a palatable track here. So I might throw some drums on it, possibly. Let me play around with that and see. Let me play around with that idea and see if we can make that happen. All right, so we're back. Hit the drums there. I quantized a little bit, just a little bit, just enough. I used a little bit of magic. Hello. It's the only way that you're probably going to get me to play super accurately on drums, and especially with a little bit of latency. There's only so much I can do. All right, and yes, I know how to get rid of latency, but if I were to bring my buffer size down anymore to 256, then usually Pro Tools is going to crash on me. So I'm not really into that. So don't judge me. All right, so let's listen to this without the click one last time, and we'll leave it out. Just kidding. So before we listen to it, let me rate the sound. So I had it at again, it's this, and I did like it a lot. I had it at a 2 already. I'm probably gonna leave it right there. I like it. I'm not gonna use it on everything. Some of my 4s and 5s are gonna be stuff that I use for live and production, and I'm not gonna use this for live. So couldn't quite make it to the 4. I like it as a 3, but I'm not going to use it a lot. But I feel like I still like it enough to give it a 2. All right. So anyways, sorry for cutting that off. And let's listen one last time as we're heading out here.